Hi guys, this is Brenda from Planty Pants. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited to be doing a video today, mostly because it's getting warmer outside, the snow is melting, and I can smell spring in the air. I have so much busy work to do outside this year. I have a vegetable garden also in the summertime, so I'll drop a picture right here for you to check it out. And I grow vegetables and herbs and perennial flowers that I share with people. But it's just so exciting that it's getting warmer finally. But today, in today's video, I am going to be, last weekend, was it last weekend? No, last Monday night, I went to Lowe's because I think I mentioned in a prior video that Home Depot hasn't had any orchid sphagnum moss for a long time, and I really needed more, and I've been getting it online, but first of all, it's hard to order it online to know exactly what you're getting because they sell it with liters and grams, and you never really know what you're going to get. I mean, and like I told you before, it is not cheap. So they didn't have any at Lowe's anyways, but Lowe's in Maine at least has like a clearance rack, which is kind of fun. It's not like I needed any plants, but I just wanted to see what they had there. And they had these more than two poor Sansevierias. They are called, forgive me if I butcher the name, Sansevieria Rehab. And they are really in not very good shape. There's a lot of damage to the leaves, and the soil is as hard as a rock. I mean, you can't even squeeze the, I'm squeezing as hard as I can. It's hard. There was no price on them. Got some roots coming out of the bottom. There was no price on these. Anyways, to make a long story short, I brought them down front and I told them there was no price and I would like to get them, but they were half off. Anything over $4.99 was 50% off. So I was willing to spend like, I don't know, $5 or $6 a piece on these and try to rehab them. After waiting a long time for them to figure out how much they used to be, they finally just gave them to me for $1 a piece. So my plan is to repot them, and I have, like, see this leaf right here? It's broken off right there. Let me see if I can turn it around. Broken off right there, and then it's just a raw edge right there, which really doesn't look that bad. So I've got a plan on how I can try to rehab the leaves that are in pretty rough shape. So the first thing I'm going to do, and what I thought I would do is just put them both in this pot if I can get them in here. So let's just, if you've never watched any of my videos before, welcome. I do all plant videos. I live in southern Maine and I have hundreds of plants, and I am always doing something with them. These pots are so old, they're just cracking and breaking. So I have no idea. I got my little trusty mat out. What these roots, okay, so this is what we've got. The roots are in pretty rough shape. These are all dead. Not all, but most. And I'm making a mess again, you guys. Ooh! Look at that. I may not be able to put them in one pot. Oh my land, you guys. We got a pup right there, and we got a pup right there. So I don't think, actually maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see what happens when I shake off all this soil. Anyway, I was looking at other pictures of this particular kind of Sansevieria, and it's really very beautiful. It's supposed to be, this is what it says on the tag. It's supposed to be gray markings and yellow banded margins. Well, there certainly isn't any yellow banded margins. Maybe there used to be, but hopefully we can get them to come back if we, give her some loving and give her some clean soil. The roots aren't really that bad. It's gonna gently, I'm happy to see that it's gonna have a couple of pups. That's pretty cool. For $1, not bad, right? No. All right, so this is pretty exciting, actually. I'm very excited. Oh, we have a brand new root right there. That's nice. So I'll definitely, and some roots right here. So I'm just gonna pull off the ones that are gonna come off really easily because they're dead. And then I'm going to take the other one out of the pot and see what it looks like. This is really exciting though. She's been abused, but we have some roots up here too. But not too bad. All right, I'm kind of excited about this. This makes me feel better about putting them both in one pot if I can fit them. That's number one. Let me let you look at her again. Number one. Really pretty, right? Yes. All right, here, this one was harder than the other one, much harder. Maybe there's a pup with this one too. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, so I'm just squishing it as hard as I can to try to loosen it up a little bit. I'm gonna dump some of the soil out. Oh, oh my goodness, we have a pup here too. Looks like one though, right there. All right, so let's get rid of this hard mess. Oh, this poor baby. Poor baby. So, oh, that's one. That's one very nicely established pup. See the roots right here? That's nice. I think these are going to be okay, you guys. I really do. It's in really rough shape though. They both are. So I'm just going to shake this off. Oh, there is another pup. Hold on. Another pup right there. This is so exciting. All right, so I'm loosening up this soil, which to be honest with you, really wasn't that, except for the top part, really wasn't that bad. It's got bark and peat, soil, it's got fertilizer in it. So, you know, I guess it wasn't that bad. I think they were just hanging around the store for a really long time and no one bought them. So they're finally like, all right, these look like crap. We got to get rid of them. So this is exciting. There's 2 pups here. Oh my goodness, take that back. 3. All right. I have some shears. See this little piece right here? I'm gonna cut that off. And I'm gonna cut this off. You see that? It's just a rotten leaf, dead leaf. All right, so this is super, super exciting, you guys. Let's give it a shake. So, like I said before, I'm pretty stoked about spring and summer coming because, man, I just love being outside. And we have a really short summer season up here in Maine. Really short. Holy mackerel, you guys, there's 4 pups. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, did I miss any on the other one? No, there's only 2. Wow, this one's really wanting to become a mama. All right, so I'm getting most of the soil off. And like the other one too, I'm just gonna pull off the dead roots. If they come off really easy, they're not healthy. And they're just gonna rot. So I'm just taking them off. Oh, little bits of, and plus this is really good for the plant anyways, pruning the roots. In the summertime when I grow tomatoes, and I grow a lot of tomatoes because I make pasta sauce and salsa and stuff, and because I have such a short growing season, if I have a lot of green tomatoes at the end of the summer, I prune the roots, which means that I just take a spade and stick it right down like this far away from the stem, all the way around the tomato plant, and it forces, the plant goes into shock, and it forces the fruit to ripe sooner. All right, so there's 2. All right, I'm pretty excited about putting these in that one pot. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, let me push this out of the way. think she's ready. But what I want to do first, before I do that, is let me tell you what my idea is. First of all, see this leaf right here? Split. So I am going to cut that one off because it's not going to do well anyway. But my thought was, just for aesthetics, see how this leaf, this is really one of the inner leaves, and I don't want to get rid of it, but it does have a damaged top. So I thought that if I just take my trusty shears and cut it to a point that it looks better, and I don't have to get rid of the whole, I'll let you know how this works out. I did some research to see if this is a way to do it, but I didn't find anything, so I'm doing it. And the worst thing that could happen is it's gonna be a white edge like this one right here, right? Because there's part of that leaf missing, so I'm not gonna pull that whole leaf off either. All right, so I think this one is ready to go. Looks pretty good. This is such a pretty Sansevieria. All right, so this one, do this again. And that leaf is fine. They're all pretty good, you guys, except for, okay, so this leaf right here is another inner leaf. You see its tips cut off and it's broken off on the edge right here. So I am going to, let's see if I can show you how I'm going to do it. Right here, I'm going to start down here and cut it up like this. And then from this side, I'm just going to kind of go like this. Maybe round it off a little bit more, like that. See what I did? I cut it so it looks better. Actually, it doesn't look that great right there, so I'm gonna round that edge off too a little bit. Soften it up, there we go. And the rest, I think I'm gonna leave. Oh no, except for this one. This one right here, that leaf looks pretty rough. And I actually think that I might just, I'm just gonna try to trim it. I was gonna cut it all the way off, but because it's so big, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna cut this edge off. Like that. Okay? Cut some of the ugly stuff off. It's really not that bad. Really not that bad. They deserve a life, and they only cost $1. So I think this is gonna be a beautiful plant once we get it potted up. All right, so here's my pot. I think this is going to be good. I got my potting mix right here. Ta-da. So let's just go for it. I make such a mess, you guys. Weekends are when I do most of my plant stuff. Like this week I had to water all my plants. And what I mean by that is I don't water my succulents obviously every week. I check them every 2 weeks, and if they need a drink, I end up watering them. But so there was so much. Oops, still need more. So much. So many of them needed a drink this week, so I had to split my watering in between 2 days because it takes so long. All right. So there's one. I'm gonna plant it a little bit more. Boy, this is going to use up most of my potting soil. That's all right. I'm going to plant it. I'm going to plant the soil at least up to here. So all of this is going to be submerged, and hopefully these will be pups coming up in the very near future. So I think that's just about where I have, that's where I have the soil right now. And if I can somehow manage to hold these guys up while I put the soil in, that'd be cool. It's a challenge though, I gotta tell you. All right, so now I'm just gonna turn it around. Turn it around. Hold them up. Well, it's a good thing I had a whole giant pot of potting soil ready, because this is taking up a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is really quite exciting. Quite exciting. Super exciting. I just love Sansevierias. I will tell you one thing though. A lot of people say that they're super easy to grow. They're really not super easy to grow. They're super easy to kill, because if you overwater them, I mean, even a little bit, they're not very forgiving. The roots will rot right up and they'll bend right over and croak. So they're really not the easiest unless you're prone to underwater, which I don't. I'm prone to overwatering, which I've mentioned many times before. I just can't help it. It's my nature to do it, so I have to really, literally I have to feel my plants very closely before I give them a drink. All right, so now they're both in here. So I'm pretty excited. So I'll give you guys a little tip. But when you pot up plants that have nooks and crannies like this, you know those baby ear syringes that you suck the ear, actually the nose syringes, you suck the little boogies out of their nose when they're newborns? I know you know what I mean. You can use that and just blow air, it puffs out air when you squeeze it, and you can poof, 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 and get rid of, oops, why didn't I tear that out? Get rid of the soil that gets stuck in the cracks. I just realized I needed to cut this out too, and I didn't do it. A little piece that's gonna be rotting if I leave it. Works really, really good. A little, I think they're called bulb syringes. Right, so this is my new beautiful Sansevieria that I already have a place for, and I'm very excited that she's gonna have pups. So lots of new growth, and there's plenty of room in here for it to continue to grow and thrive. Okay, so that was one project I wanted to do. I literally bought those plants just to do this, and I also had the plan on cutting off the pieces to try to make them more aesthetically pleasing. I'll keep you posted on how that turns out. All right, another thing that I wanted to do today with you is, I have a lot of Hoyas. I have a Hoya video if you want to go check it out. But I separated this pubicalix from a Crimson Queen a few weeks ago. I have a video of doing that because they were both in one pot. And truth be told, the Crimson Queen is suffering a little bit. I think I watered it too much as soon as she got out. But this is really healthy. Every single stem is healthy and growing, so she needs to be staked. So I bought on eBay some stakes. This is one, and this fits perfectly in here. I think it's really nice. These are nice. They're they have little stoppers on the actual stake parts, and they were very reasonable on Amazon. There was 4 of them, 2 hearts and 2 circles. I think they were like $12. That's pretty cheap. So what I'm going to do is, because I just repotted this, so it's fine, I'm going to leave it in this pot, and I'm going to put the stake in like so. Oh no, is that as far as it goes? Yeah. All right, that's as far as it goes. Let me bring you down a little bit. Hold on. Okay, now you're down farther. So, I'm not sure. I have a lot of plants that I stake, and I like to use these little butterfly clips, and I have dragonflies too. Kind of cute. And there's plenty of room, and it's not really tight. I like these. And I bought these clips, orchid clips, but I gotta be honest, these are really, really tight. And I feel like sometimes when I use them that the plant is getting kind of squished. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about it, truth be told. And then I have handy old gardener's tape, Velcro gardener's tape. So let's just see, and I'm gonna like twine it around. That's my plan. So I'm just wrapping it around like this. It's pretty exciting. All right, so let's start with the butterfly clip and see how we like that. I like to put the clip so that the stem is on the inside of the clip because that's where it has the least pressure. See, like, it's really loose in there. I don't know if you can see that, hold on. See, it's clipped, but it's loose and it's not tight against the stem. And I kind of prefer it that way, so that's why I like the butterfly clips. And we'll just keep wrapping it around, wrapping it around. The plan when I got down here was to just keep going. Oh my goodness. See if I can tuck it in there. Yes, I can. All right. Although this leaf is getting in the way, so I think what I'm gonna do is go underneath like this, underneath this leaf. There we go. And then under here, yeah, okay. All right, I like the way that worked. Wow, you know what? I really only need like 2 clips for this one strand. So we have that one. This one I'm gonna go over this way, I guess. And I can probably use the same clip right here for those 2 strands, which is exactly what I'm doing. And I'm gonna wrap it around. Wrap it around, and again, I'm gonna use the same clip for this one. And there's still plenty of room in there, it's not tight. That's important to me. I don't want them to be pinched in there. I don't know if that makes any sense, but. And then this piece is just starting to grow. Yep. So we will go ahead and start this one up here, but all I'm gonna do is just like twist it around there for now. So there, here's the plant now. And I think when this piece right here continues to grow, I think I'm gonna have it going this way. Although it really doesn't have an end. That's interesting, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there. I don't know. So this is just a pubicalyx, one of many that I have. And I love pubicalyx because the only one that I have, I think is pink. No, I have pink splash and silver splash, but I have pink silver, which is gorgeous. And that's what this one is. I'll put a picture of the flower in the bottom here for you to see. But I think this one's gonna be wrapped around this side. But for now, I'm gonna leave it down like that because it's not really hanging too far. So there's one, what do you think? Put it up a little bit, hold on. What do you think of that? I like it. I think I'm happy with that. Now it's not hanging all over the place. All right, there's one. Now, this next one is, I got this from a Hoya grower. Her name is Susan Schwarzenberger, something like that. Schwarzenberger? I'm not gonna remember her name. But this dowel in this pot is ridiculous. I have it in this little square pot, and this is actually called a Hoya SP33 AP1054. So if you put that into Google and try to figure out what the flowers look like, you get a bunch of different answers. But that's what this is. That's what I bought it as, and it's got kind of almost like oval shaped leaves, and they're splashed. I don't know if you can see that. They're super, look at this leaf right here. It's super beautiful leaves. Look, love it. One has a little bit of damage. So what I'm gonna do, because this one's been in here, actually this I almost lost. I had to put it in my IKEA cabinet for a while because it was starting to die. And then it took off in the cabinet, and now I am wanting to trellis it. Oh no, oh no. So I'm just noticing that I have a broken piece, which is heartbreaking. Let me just show you, I don't know how long it's been broken. You see that right there, right in front of my hair. So I'm gonna have to cut that, which is fine. Plus, I don't know if it just happened recently because it's so beautiful. Look at that leaf, so pretty. So I'm gonna put this in my IKEA cabinet and try to prop it, which I think will happen really easily. And I'm also gonna cut this little stem off right down, the little stem that broke, right down, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, right down to the node, okay? Okay. So let's just take this apart. You can see it's twirling around all by itself. It's pretty healthy. And let's just take this apart and see what we're dealing with here. Let's take the stake out. All right. So the ends of this one are, I don't know. This one is dead. I'm gonna have to cut this one off because it's really not. This is really, nothing's gonna happen there. But this one's definitely green right to the end, and the other end is also green and actually has growth. So what I thought I would do, because it's in this little, it's in this plastic pot, and I really don't love the plastic pot. So I brought this pot just in case. And I want to repot it while I put the stake on. So you can see when I bought this from, like I said, that Hoya grower. It was only one little stem, see? And I have no idea what her roots look like, I gotta be honest. I'm just hoping that, ooh, roots are nice. Roots are very nice. I just gave her a drink this morning, but the roots look great, actually. I'm not going to mess with it too much because Hoya roots are so sensitive. So I am actually just going to, that one doesn't have a piece of screen, that's okay. I am going to put a little bit of soil in the bottom here. A little bit more. Did I just get, I did. Sorry. This is what happens though, you guys. Just saying. So I'm going to go ahead and put this very carefully without damaging it too much right into this pot. And I think that was probably a good move because she still has plenty of room to grow. Let me use my hands because I don't know, you guys. I have a job where I have to work with the public and I have to use my hands a lot. And they see my hands. My fingernails don't usually look that great. But I'm pretty happy with this, except for that piece that broke off. But I think that's been broken for a while because it was dry. All right, so this one we're gonna do a heart. Oh my goodness, we're doing this together, you guys. So let's put it in there like that. Oh, I'm gonna put you down again so you can see. Actually, I think I put you too far down that time. Sorry. Okay. Okay, this is good. So, the first thing I want to do is give it support so that it doesn't break again. So, let's just see if we can separate these pieces. This first piece, let's just quickly put a clip right here. You see what I'm doing? Just put a clip on the side there. And I guess we can wrap it around. Yep, it worked pretty good actually. Wrapping it around. Maybe not any more than that. I'll put another clip right there. Like that. Maybe now I can wrap it around since that's where the heart changes. Oh my word, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I have never done this before. So, oh no, is that broken too? Yep. All right. I am pretty sad right now because this is also broken right there. See that? Shoot, that's 2 pieces. Okay, so this piece, I just lost a leaf. This piece I will put right here. Grab a clip. Just put it on there. And I guess we can put another clip right here on the top. Actually, I think I should put it like right there so it will hold that. Let's just put this through here. All right, I'm going to use the same clip up here for this piece. And use this clip for this piece too. And I'm just going to wrap it around like that. We have one more piece, and I think it's going to go on this side. Yep, right beside this one. And I think that will go really good right there, like that. And then I will go ahead and wrap it around. And hold this one with that. And let's see. There. All right. I think this is pretty good. You see what I'm doing? All right, let me put you up again. Put you up again. Okay. So now this is the final product. Really super cute. I thought initially that these were gonna kind of be hokey looking, but I kind of like them. You really can't tell it's a heart, and I kind of figured that because I think I've seen them before and I just never had one. You really can't tell it's a heart. I'm just gonna clip this one too. Look at that. What do you think? Tell me what you think of trellises. I have other ones too. I have green plastic ones and I have a couple of wooden ones. But a lot of times I just use stakes, but stakes don't stay in very well, like you could see from this one. So this is now my new potted up with the beautiful heart trellis, Hoya SP33 AP 1054. I think I just spit, sorry. Ta-da! All right, so these are the 2 finished products. Plant Chores, March 2022. I'm pretty happy with these, you guys. I really am. I think they look beautiful. Yeah, I do. So we have those, and then we have these 2 pieces. This piece for sure will be a new plant, which is pretty cool because it's super healthy looking. See, the stem is nice and green. See if you can see that. See? Nice and green on the inside. I don't know if you can see. And then this piece, I think, boy, I'm really sad that this piece broke off because it had some growth at the end. But I'm going to try to prop this one up too. Have to. It's what I do. And then, of course, this beautifully rehabbed Sansevieria. I am so excited about this. Sansevieria Trifasciata Laurentii. Probably has another name. If you know what it is, tell me. I will keep you guys posted on how these puppies grow. I'm pretty happy with this. I really, truly am. So that's a $2 plant, $2 a piece. So that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Next week, I think I'm going to be doing my favorite succulents. When I first started collecting plants, I collected succulents mostly because I just thought they were amazing and I loved them so much, and there were so many different cool kinds and they're so easy to propagate. So I have a lot of them, and some of them are just so beautiful and so cool looking, and I'm going to show you some of those next week. So until the next time, I hope that you stay healthy, stay happy, stay secure, and God bless you.